Alright, so my washer fills up. Now I don't have any clothes in here because I'm just doing a sample. Fills up and then nothing goes. And I can close the lid. And it's not the actual lid switch that's bad. If I what it is just that connector is all burnt up. Alright, so I've unplugged it. And if you can see here, I need more hands. Alright. You can see here, so that one's melted there on top. And then this one in the middle is melted on the bottom too, so they're just not making good connections. Now this third one, well, it looks burnt up too. So the nice managers at Kenmore decided that they need to make a piece of crap, and they can't even give us a nickel better connector that can handle the heat that it gets. So they give us this crap. So let's see if we can engineer around them. Alright, so I took this thing off. It's just got clips on either side, so I just, unclipped it around that. And then looking in here, I mean, you can see some of that melted rubber on this stuff, so maybe I just need to clean the contacts. But yeah, it's bad shape. No wonder Sears is going out of business. Alright, I'm going to fix this thing. Now I just need to remember, gray one's going to go to the first one, white's going to go to the second one, and green's going to go to the third one. But basically these are of, actually let's see what's in here. And they don't come out, so we will just cut them. And strip some of that wire back. That's some brittle casing. So I'm just going to do one at a time here. Alright, so my solution is like, these things are from car stereo applications, but basically they usually have another part that goes with them. I have a kit here, and typically you would have the straight part. I mean, this isn't a very good example, but it would have something like that, and they would just slide on top of it, right? So this one's smaller than this, but basically the idea, this is one of the things outside of here. And so I'm going to connect that wire to this thing, and then it just slides on. It's really tight, so I'll push that thing all the way on. And so I will be able to disconnect these eventually, just like the original design, but instead of being one connector, I disconnect 3 at a time from, I'll basically have to do one at a time. And who knows, I might even have to, unhinge this lid just like I did here, but if that's the case, that's fine too. But let me go ahead and, so I've got one wire stripped here. I'm just going to put that thing on. And it's got a, I don't know if you can see in here, but it's got, where this thing gets bigger, that's all plastic from here back. So I only need the stripped wire to be about 1/4 of an inch. And it's got a stop right here. So I'm going to put it in there and crimp it, and I'll move on to the next one. And you can crimp it with whatever. This has a little crimping section on it. Just squeeze that good. So it's pretty tight. Now hopefully, I know this thing vibrates a lot, so hopefully it won't vibrate and come loose, but that's good for now. So it's as easy as that. I'd go on to the next one. So I'll come back after I get these done. Okay, so I have these two on. And this last one was just the ground, and it's kind of special, so it was in here like this, and it went right here to the frame. So there's no real chance of electrocution on this. I'm just going to bypass this wire, only because that's extra pain. I'm going to put on one of these that goes with a screw. It'll screw down just like the other one did. So I'm going to crimp it to this and just go straight to that. So, because these things, for one, are another failure point. I got another connection that can get loose, but And it's the same process of stripping that wire back, crimping it, and then just bolting it down. So I have these all done now. I mean, it took me less than 5 minutes. And if you're wondering, I just had bought these, I mean, a long time ago at a like a Radio Shack electronics type of dealer that does self-repair. I mean, you can get them on Amazon, I'm sure, or eBay. And it was just a multi-kit with all kinds of connectors. So these are very common items. And now I'm going to put these together. I'm going to bolt this guy down. And the only problem is that thing doesn't reach very well. I'm going to have to feed a little extra through here. Alright, I was able to pull about an inch, maybe an inch and a half extra through there. And then once it kind of got past that first little part, it kind of came out. And you can see I still have plenty over here, so that didn't hurt anything. So I'll go ahead and bolt this one down. And I'm just going to put it in front of that just in case. And I'll tighten that down in a second. I've got the wrench over here. And then I'm going to have to look at my video and see which one. Oh, actually I can tell from this. So here's my connector. So the gray one was first and then the white one. So that's on. And that one's on. It's like all these need to come through a little bit more. I'll get this gray one through and then we'll put the lid on the top. Okay, so I gave them a little slack they need, make sure they're tight. And like I said, I'll tighten that one down. I'm going to snap that back on, minus this. I don't need this because I'm going straight to it. Oh, there's my wrench. Get that good and tight, and that should fix our problem. I'm going to clear out some of this gear and then we'll plug it back in and see what we have. And this is close up what the job looks like. So I've got insulator, so there shouldn't be any arcing happening between those, and it should function the same as it used to. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and lower this down, and I haven't plugged it in yet, but do be careful. I mean, if you leave that plugged in, these will give you 120 volts. It'll be like touching your finger in the outlet, so it will shock you pretty good. So make sure, you know, there's no chance of getting shocked there. Now I'm going to test it first before I push those in. So plug it in, pull up. And there it goes. The lid switch still works. So the lid switch still works. We didn't bypass the safety functionality, but we did improve the design. And then to finish it up, I'm going to turn that off, and you just have to push these things in. There's a little clip at the back that you have to get in place, and then just snap it in place.